Hey guys, Real Spartan here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Yeah, I'm making one video of this before I start Darkest Dungeon again, because this is recorded like a few hours after I fixed it. So, let us continue. Last time we were at this temple, and there's a chest here. High Potion, restores 1000 HP. We don't even have 1000 HP yet, so yeah, we're not going to be using that for a while. I'll say that and then I will never use these items. I mean, because I don't know if this is going to be like a super late game. But it doesn't matter because high potions are like Jagan healing items. But that's to be expected from Final Fantasy. And he just dies from falling into water and being crushed by rocks. And this becomes a very different game. I shouldn't say that, because it is not my joke. And we can swim around here. And we have to swim down here, and that will trigger this. I said trigger, that's obvious. No, it's not. I should stop making triggered jokes. It might offend someone. Except I don't care if it does. Because if you get offended by the triggered joke, then you're part of the problem. And you can tell this is the HD remake because of the music, it's slightly different. I prefer the classic music, but you can't change this unless you're playing the PC version. Do not want to attack Tidus. So, BAC, 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 it doesn't matter which one you attack. I got a crit, even though this still doesn't count for getting points in anything. Wait, does your overdrive gauge fill when you get a crit? If it does, then I have never noticed that. Probably not. It might be the stoic thing. And we're about to kill this final thing. Or are we? The answer is no, because it's obviously aiming over there. And it's the same thing from the start of the game. No, it's not. I thought it was at the start because it has the same glowing red things. But it's not. This is a Geoscano. Now, you can't see it, but Geos Gainer has about 23,000 health. And you pretty much can't kill it. Like, all you can do is just attack and you'll do like 30 damage because he has the Armored perk, which like greatly reduces your damage unless you're using a piercing weapon. And his attacks halve your health, so you can't die. The best you can do is use this to like fill up your overdrive, because you're going to be taking damage and that's how your overdrive charges. If you have no other overdrive modes, which are unlocked by doing certain things. So yep, we did nowhere near enough damage to kill it. I don't know what happens if you hack the game to give yourself super items and kill him. I probably could check that out on my other save, but I cannot be bothered to. What? That's not a word. I cannot be bothered. Yeah, you can speak underwater, Tidus. That makes no sense. Wouldn't this water be contaminated or something? Or at least it's seawater? That wouldn't be healthy. You're a damn fast swimmer. Especially when this enemy has like a super suction vacuum cleaner mouth. And Tidus gets smashed by falling debris. Tidus is like the most fortunate guy ever to be dodging all these death situations.
And into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Die in this place. What does he mean by this place? This is a story that he's telling in future tense, so he should have been. He should have said, "I thought I was going to die in that place." I need to twist my microphone a bit because it's not in the correct situation. Oh my god, I'm just making up random words of context. Can't even get that right. And ancient stone pillars can be moved with a single push. And welcome to Uncharted.
The heat. Fire.
Yeah, well, this place has been like submerged in water for like 20 million years or so. So I doubt you can do anything there. So we're gonna go grab some things to start up this campfire here. This is a save point here. Make sure you touch it because you are not healed after like any plot points. Unless it's like a sleeping thing. And if you examine here, you get a couple of moldy pieces of bread. Pretty much. Also, this map is not accurate. Like, you can clearly see on the map where you can't walk. You can't go up here either. Don't know why. I guess the map designer just got lazy there. But to be honest, who's going to be caring about a part that's like in the game for like a tiny amount of time? Like, I can't walk here either. I don't know what the circle is around Tidus. I guess that's just to help show you the way. So we have flint, we just need some tinder. Obviously using tinder. There's a vase here, and there's another vase here. As if you couldn't tell to examine this by the camera snapping. Surprisingly, these flowers are withered and dead. And if we go up here, we get some stuff. There is absolutely no reason to come up here, other than getting this. It's just another high potion. Watch as I do not use these high potions at all. I'll probably just sell them for money. Even though money is very much not important in this game. Until you get to the very super late game, where money is like, you need a lot of it. I will explain that later, in super end game. My Darkest Dungeon series probably would have finished by the time that that happens. Also, you can't take these flowers because they're wet. I don't know why, it just makes no sense. That you can take those other ones, but not those ones. Surely, they would burn, even if they were a bit wet. They weren't completely drenched. That is totally how fire works. Must have had some, like, kerosene on that or something. Best line in the game, right here.
I need food.
God damn it, Tidus, why didn't you just eat the flowers? Because that totally works. Could be don't starve logic where
What do you want?
flowers give you HP instead of hunger.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
Every Genji main ever.
Say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who? Me?
You cried.
And Ghost Kid is back again. For literally no reason. If you played this game, you'd know why, but it's... Actually, no, you wouldn't. You would know, but it still doesn't make any sense. And there is a random click.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
Yes, speak to the fire.
Ah, just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Don't take that out of context. Or do, I don't care. Make it into a YTP. Tidus goes to get more wood. The movie. Surely you would have attacked from a better angle.
Give me a break!
So yeah, this is a click. Because I somehow remembered the name of this enemy. Do not know why I did, but okay. So, we have no skills. So you might as well just attack. If I had cheer, I'd use cheer 5 times and then start attacking because that's a valid strategy. So yep, just a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And death. Except not, because this happens. And massive explosion. And he just gets hit by debris. Oh wait, no he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. Hey look, there's Rop. Something I don't like is the fact that those Albed guys in the background, they have like archetypes, I think. Half of them look exactly the same, but then again, that's to be expected from a game that has so many NPCs. Also, HD re-release because Riku's goggles are see-through.
Cool.
In the original game, they weren't see-through, but now they are. So yes, steal and use. We're not allowed to use steal, and as you'll notice on the right there, use has like less time needed to cast, so you get another turn quicker. So let's just throw a grenade. 344 damage, attacks all enemies, so that's pretty useful. You can also steal. This enemy only gives grenades. Now, stealing in this game is a bit weird and wonky, as in, you have a 100% chance to steal from an enemy, and after that, you have a 50% chance to successfully steal again, then you have a 25% chance, etc, 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 just half chance all the time. And death. Oh. Well, if first you don't succeed, then blow it up again. This enemy is really annoying me. I kind of don't want Tidus to die. Survived with 1 health. Okay, maybe you are worthy of Bard of the Beast, just like killing enemies with literally 1 HP left. Also, Riku has very little attack damage. But somehow she managed to kill it with a 56. She doesn't even have a weapon. And we get experience. Yes, all those other fights didn't count. And we get 2 ability spheres, which will be used, and we get money. Because money is... Actually, I'll stop using that joke.
Phew. That was close.
Riku, you can speak English. How do you not understand what he said?
Hey, let me go.
What is this?
Fed!
Don't point your knife at her.
Even petted. Verpuneket verdrikt. Kuno.
Kulo. Except not. That seems like a very impractical outfit. And they just all walk off. Except those 2. Why did they bother walking in front of him before that? That makes no sense. I'm just pointing out plot holes here because I have nothing else to talk about. Because this is still kind of the tutorial, I guess you could call it. We're still going to get a tutorial immediately after these cutscene thing. I keep saying these instead of this. Tidus, why do you have an earring? It doesn't look good on you, especially when your hair is too long for you to see it, usually.
Hey, that hurts.
Is that glass behind him, or is that nothing?
Whoa. Okay.
That's nothing, it seems. And here comes the NPC with the worst name ever. Take a guess what his name is.
Right, whatever.
10 points in charades.
I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
Yes, that's Taro Strong.
All right, I'll work.
Tara Strong from lots of things. She's voiced many things. And over here is an Albed primer. So now Y is A. Blah 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 blah. And let us talk to this guy. You get 3 potions. Pretty useful, kind of. And I cannot activate the sphere grid. I should probably heal, because I do not want to be left on 1 HP. all this time. Okay, gonna cut all that out. Sphere grid. I'm using the expert sphere grid instead of the standard sphere grid because the expert sphere grid is honestly a lot easier to use than the standard one if you know what you're doing. So we're going to move up this way because this is Tidus's general sphere grid. It holds his skills. And we're going to use one ability sphere to get the ability cheer because that's increases your strength, like all characters' strength and defense by like some unknown percentage that I honestly don't know. But it's good. And now we have to do the actual mission.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Hang on, how did the other units, like, not kill Tidus when he had 1 HP? That's kind of like the Sans Undertale theory of how he has 1 HP. Except we know Tidus has 1 HP. And circle is dive, and you have to hold circle. And we have to just basically follow this anchor, or whatever this is, this giant chain that this salvage ship is just carrying around all the time. And there are random encounters here, so we'll be introduced to the random encounter system. The screen will crack and then you'll have to fight some enemies. Enemies drop items, mostly spears, at this stage of the game, so you need spears to level up. And we are fighting piranhas. So let's see, A's gonna get a turn. A's gonna get 2 turns before Tidus gets another turn, so I'm gonna steal. Now I want to get as many grenades as I can at the start here. Tidus can pretty much one-shot these enemies. I believe the piranhas have 50 HP per piranha, as in like, these piranhas are like in a group, so they have 100. The other one had like 50. You didn't even hit like the other one, Tidus. So I'm going to play a few battles and then I'll start cutting them out. So Power Sphere, I'm going to be using this to get Tidus's defense up a bit. Yeah, 1 point. I don't really know how exactly the stats work in this game, but all I know is they work in some way. They know what they're doing, at least. I don't need to know how defense works. All I need to know is how to use it. Was this cutscene in the normal version? I don't think it was. And there's a save sphere here. That is what these are called. I've been recording for about 20 minutes or so. Examine. Yes, this is truly examine. And I should have got Tidus to fix my OBS problem if he knows how to fix items like that. If you can literally just smash the control panel and fix a problem, then you're pretty much a tech wizard. Or I'd like tech blessed. Also, you go upwards when you're not swimming in any direction. Doesn't really make any sense, but it makes sense. And there is no logic behind that. So I'm going to use, oh wait, I can't use that. Will this? No, it won't, okay. I want to have Tidus act because I want him to get experience in this fight, so I'm just using the defend command, which is triangle, so that they take a fraction of the damage. Because I want to steal, and then I'm going to use a grenade. Because these enemies have very little HP. They have 150 each, meaning that Tidus won't be able to kill them in one hit. And overkill, so double item drops. Riku, you literally have no weapon. What is wrong with you? And I get 4 speed spheres. That is not good because I need power spheres. And examine this. And Tidus proceeds to fix it by punching it again. Riku gives a thumbs up due to Tidus's tech whiz skills. By the way, every enemy here only drops grenades if you steal from them. So, don't bother unless you want grenades, because grenades are easily outclassed later on. You'll see me tossing out a lot of smoke bombs in this game, though. Like, they're my go-to item. Because they're easy to get, you can get thousands of them. And they deal good damage. And we are faced with Tentacle Creature. I've seen enough Final Fantasy to know where this is going. So Cheer increases strength and defense. We're going to want to stack this up at the start of as many battles as possible because it makes a lot of a difference, actually. And Cheer takes little time to cast, so Tidus can usually get off maybe 2 cheers before an enemy takes 3 turns. Or something like that. Or, oh wait, no. Can usually get off like 3 or sometimes even 4 cheers before an enemy gets their 3rd turn. I don't know what I'm talking about. Tidus is just generally fast. I'm going to try and steal more. Because this has a 50% chance to steal. Yes, he couldn't steal anything. Every enemy has like an infinite supply of whatever they drop. So this is cheer number 4, is it? I'm not keeping track, really. So you notice how Riku did like 50 damage last time. Now she deals 118, really. That's more than I thought that she would deal. So this is Tross, by the way. It has like 1000 HP or something. Not really that much when you think about it. And you see Tidus is taking very little damage. Cheer does not stack with items, I don't think. So this will still do like 350. Yeah, 341. Tidus's damage will pretty much outclass that now with 5 cheers. On average, that is, because I'm taking into account crits. Out of attack range, and this brings up trigger commands. Oh, triggered. So we have standby, which will recover 50 HP. I don't know why, but it does. And then this thing attacks with Nautilus Charge. That would usually deal a lot more damage, except for the simple fact that reaction commands are a thing. Yeah, I'm just going to use Spiral Cut. Tidus, your overdrive is charging surprisingly quickly. And bam! 743. That wasn't a crit, but a crit would pretty much kill Tross. I'm just going to save these grenades. Mostly because I'm going to use them for mixing. Riku's overdrive is mix. It is by far the most broken thing in this whole game. I'm going to use Pincer Attack because that makes it so that he can't use Nautilus Charge. And we can get into attack range. So we can't use Mix now because Mix is her overdrive, and Riku's overdrive charges very slowly at this stage of the game. And dodge. I wish that hit so it would have charged Tidus's overdrive. 260. Also, overkill on this thing is possible by taking a whole ton of damage on Riku, using Mix, and then like doing Aqua Burst or whatever it's called. I don't think Tross gives much experience anyway though, so there's really no reason to. How much experience does he give? Like 14 or something? Unless he drops more power spheres, it's not really worth it. Yeah, he dropped 8 experience. No items either. Great. So let's move Tidus up. Increases agility by 1. Agility is like turn order. Oh, by the way, if you have extra power spheres, you can activate this plus 200 HP on Riku, even though it says she needs, like, how much experience does she need to level up? Let's check the stats. Yeah, she needs 423 experience. So, we're not going to get to use her for, like, ages. Kind of spoiled that. Yeah, Riku leaves the party, like, immediately. But she will keep her stats next time you find her. Which is, like, much later on in the game. And somehow we activate the Searchlights. I guess that's what we were doing. Yeah, we are not looting the ruins. We are looting what is beneath the ruins. Who built this station? And we're going down, and we see, there's the airship. Hello, what's your name? So this is the Fahrenheit. That is the actual name of this airship. Nothing in the game tells you that it's called the Fahrenheit. It just is. So yeah, And we need to swim down here for, like, really, there is no reason we had to swim down here. Except to get a good look at the thing. Oh, Tidus shaking your water off like a dog.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Rop, you massive idiot. That probably isn't Rop, but I'm just gonna call him that anyway.
Hungry.
Also notice that the save sphere was in the shot. Because apparently that actually exists. Yes, kick Tidus, that's the best way to get his attention.
Whoa! Right on.
No, Tidus not gonna get any cutlery. Eating with his gloves on, no less. And Tidus chokes to death.
Hey! It's because you eat too fast.
And where did the tray go? He just disappeared.
Hey!
Stop saying hey.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Buff Riku.
You really do understand.
This is no laughing matter, Tidus. You've gone insane. Ocean madness.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
Even though that isn't in Albed language down at the bottom.
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell?
If you're Albed, you're better off dead, as Dem would say.
You're not an Albed hater, are you?
Dem
I don't
is.
even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Xanarkand apes.
Hit your head or something?
Oh, so that's why I thought it was glass, because the searchlight makes it look like glass gleaming.
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
And exposition. At least they're not having him say
So I
every
told her
single
everything
second
there was to
of
tell
everything
about
to Riku.
Xanarkand. About life there, blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
It's just
So,
that always
no
seems to be the
blitzball
MacGuffin
there.
year number.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
And there's no reason to be up here other than a chance at saving your game. So I'm actually going to save here and end the episode here because I've been recording for. Let me check my phone because I can't see my timer on my computer because I'm full screen. 34 minutes, even though I have to take out the amount of time it took me to get the thing set up. Because every time I re-record this, it changes the screen region back to how it was in my capture test. Don't know why. So, I'll see you guys in the next video, where we'll be talking to Riku and going to Besaid. Yeah. Also, it cuts off the little bottom of the screen, because Final Fantasy X doesn't use that little part there. See you guys then. Bye.